I apologize, everyone. Hey, Jackie. Hey, I'm going to wait for everybody to come back in so we can get started with the rest of this. Hey, Nessa. Hey, y'all. I'm so sorry. I hate that I had to cut off my all signs, but when I tell y'all that phone call was importante. I'm so glad that I got that part done. Oh, I'm so glad that I got that done. Y'all have no idea. Whew. Okay, I'm still going to leave the phone on, even though I think everything else is going to be done through email. But I just want to make sure, in case they call me back with like a last minute thing. But let me tell y'all, I love technology, y'all, and how things are changing, because the moving process used to be a hell of a lot more detailed. You have to rip and run. You don't have to do none of that stuff now. Everything is done over the computer. And I love it. Okay? I love it, love it, love it. Because your girl got stuff to do. So that part is squared away. God is good. All right. So the last person that I left off on, my bad, Geminis. I had to do part 2 over here. All right. So I'm going to do the final messages for the sign of Gemini. And then I'll go into the next sign, Cancers. Okay. So let's see. Give me the final messages, please, for the sign of Gemini. Last thing we talked about was I was just about to really dive into the love portion. And I mentioned in the Gemini reading that somebody, it could be the Gemini or it could be somebody around you that could be dealing with some type of substance abuse issue. Yeah, somebody's been making bad choices. There may have even been somebody, God forbid, that has done some type of self-harm to themselves. Somebody may have even had to check a child into some type of substance abuse system or some other type of system for them trying to harm themselves. My God. Oh, yeah, I'm getting here. Somebody could already be a praying person. All right. But I'm getting here messages of praying to God to move you forward or to get you out of this situation, to get that person around you out of that situation. But at the same time, God also wants to remind whoever this is that you're nobody's God. Okay. So don't take in. Somebody could be taking in a lot of stress and everything because of somebody else's addiction. At the end of the day, that's a self thing. They have to want the help. You can't force this person to get help. Okay. And bottom of the deck here, you have planting seeds. Oh, I'm also getting here, Geminis. I know that was a lot of heavy news that you all were getting in your portion of the reading, but I got some good here. Okay. Spirit is saying the seeds that you planted will grow and they will bear fruit. Now, some of y'all could literally be growing a garden, especially with these crazy times, especially if you're here in the U.S. All right. We don't know what's coming from one day to the next. But some of you all can maybe getting into gardening, all right, finding different ways to save money, to not have to go to the grocery store. You may be the one in your neighborhood that supplies for other people, all right. Oh my God, I'm also getting that somebody is so freaking good at this that they are considering turning this into a nonprofit organization where you can literally make money by helping the less fortunate. Oh man, I'm telling you, somebody may get a garden community or something like that. Oh, that's a blessing. All right, you have here creating and nurturing a new project. Again, like I said, somebody could be nurturing a project, even if it's not something dealing with a garden. It may be something else that you started on, and then now it's going to start to bear fruit from now moving forward. Okay. You also have here, you are beginning something that will bear fruit. I literally just said that. And reap awards if you do the work. That's it. I tell people all the time, listen, do the work. You want to be a YouTuber, turn the camera on. Turn the camera on and just let it go. Whatever it is you desire to do, okay? Whether that's you wanting to be a tarot reader or something else, turn that motherfucking camera on, all right? You hear what they're saying? I'm hearing, if you build it, they will come. Final messages for Gemini. Oh, yeah, be careful. There could be somebody, or maybe you're just feeling this energy like somebody's working against you. Now is the time, okay? Full moon is in Capricorn. All right, Capricorn is a workhorse. Stereotypically, Capricorns are known for working. Okay, so put in the work. It will bear fruit, especially for those of y'all with Capricorn placements. All right, I'm getting here, especially with it being the new moon. Maybe y'all cut somebody out. I'm getting somebody cut somebody out their life and they mad. They don't like it. Okay, but continue to do you. Cleanse your energy with this full moon and you'll be okay. Oh, man. Yes, I'm telling you, somebody is bitter, Gemini. Goddamn. Man, somebody miss you. Somebody's bitter. Look at that, because you cut them off. They disappointed about what they no longer have. That's not your problem. You did everything you could. And the only thing this person did was break your heart even more. And that same person that broke your heart now want to be the same person that say, here, let me heal it. I think the freak not. I think the freak not. You too busy working on something else. You too busy growing something. Some of y'all may be having a baby. Somebody got a bun in the oven. Somebody worrying about growing their family. They ain't got no time for nobody. They drumming, they mess that they got going on in their own family. Be like, I got a family of my own. I can't be worried about you and the shit you're doing. Ciao, bye. Shanice said, that's me, Lord. I left my fiance. I'm just saying. I mean, look, y'all know I'm blunt. Some people need to be left. Some people need to be left. When you really do a tally of how somebody effed you over in the past, and you say to yourself, I cannot believe, ain't no way in the hell I'm going to sit here and keep dealing with this. I'm not going to, especially if y'all, oops, the hood almost came out. Especially if they broke. Don't y'all sit there with nobody broke, controlling your life, and they can't even take care of their own shit. We're going to be broke together? No. You're not going to block my blessings and bring me down with you. No, sorry, Bob. Y'all better stop holding these folks down. This could be a February Aquarius that some of you Geminis may be distancing yourself from, or Spirit is saying something significant is going to happen in your life in February. Okay? Look at that. Ooh, something significant. Out with the old, in with the mother freaking new. Somebody is saving up. They got a new home coming. Look at that. New home, new attitude. Look at that. Sweeping out the porch. Sweeping out this. Look at that. Look at this. Look at that thing blowing. And then look at the broom and the leaves flying. Somebody done put somebody up out of their house. Somebody put somebody out of their house. They may have put them out during February season. You also have Diamond. Yes. You will be receiving or given a precious gift. Somebody may end up getting a ring put on it. Not only are you going to get a new house, you're going to get a ring on that finger, or somebody simply spoiling themselves because you are in that energy. I can do for me now. I don't need you. I never needed you. I can pay my bills without you. Shit. I can buy a house without you. Somebody thought you needed them. You ain't gonna be able to get that house. You're gonna have a co-signer. I know my credit is good. I paid my bills. Somebody still think you that same person that you used to be, Gemini, but you're not. Somebody credit scores up. I am not about to say that. I'm not about to say that. Listen, I'm gonna close this portion off, but I'm getting that there is a Gemini male. And this is not me making fun of nobody. I just was not expecting this. There's a Gemini male that either when they were with their partner, they didn't want to have sex with their partner anymore. So they started acting like, I'm about to use another word. They started acting like their wing wang wasn't working because they really didn't want to have sex with their partner anymore. There's also a Gemini male that I'm picking up that was having erectile issues. But now that they're out of a stressful situation or they're away from a negative narcissistic partner, guess who Wing Wang standing at attention? Guess who ready to get out here and take somebody mama down through there? Okay, Gemini man, go get you some, baby. Go get you some, baby. Go get you some. Something significant may come out in the news in regards to PBS or Cookie Monster or PBS's situation that they're doing with Netflix, because I keep wanting to go, Cookie. All right, let's get to the next sign, Cancer. Let's see. What messages do we have for the sign of Cancer? Dear God, what messages do we have for the sign of Cancer? What does the sign of Cancer need to know? Oh, okay. Here's some more messages. The sign of Cancer. There's something I'm getting that a Cancer wants, but it's going to take work. Okay? Spirit is saying hard work is ahead for you, but it'll pay off. Hard work, but it's going to pay off, Cancer. Somebody's tired of that too. It's like, hey, man. It seems like everything I want, I got to keep. It feel like I got to work harder than everybody else. Yeah, but sometimes you don't deserve something if you don't put in a little bit of work. Maybe somebody needs to work harder to prove to you, all right, that they're worthy of being in your life or worthy of being back in your life. Sometimes people, you let them people come back in too easily, they don't appreciate it because they just assuming that I got this one wrapped around my finger. Somebody may be holding out on intimacy, letting a relationship build, naturally as a friendship. This is going to bear fruit for you. This is going to be a good thing, okay? Don't rush and get whoever this is some nookie, because they may be the type that get bored easily, but if you get them here, you're going to have this, okay? You definitely going to have that person hard. It may be an Aquarius that a Cancer ends up like tying down. People going to be shocked. They is not going to believe you got this person to commit him. Her? They're gonna be shocked. But it's not about you playing games. You weren't playing games. Whoever this is that I'm talking to that's a Cancer, you just got standards. And it's like, if you don't, want these standards, then you don't want me. Or if I got a child or two or whatever, then and you don't want me because I'm a package motherfucking deal. I'm telling you, whoever this is I'm speaking to, this person sees you as confident, as driven, as attractive, and with standards. You're going to lock this person down, Cancer, if you hadn't already. Why are these messages coming through? Why are these messages coming through for the sign of Cancer? I hadn't even pulled y'all cards yet. And I'm already going with your messages. Yeah, courage card is here. Strength. Look, God damn it. Didn't I say it's somebody that the person sees you like this? Look at how confident. Look at her over there. Feeling herself. I'm hearing Beyonce. I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling myself. Oh, somebody is so drawn into somebody's femininity. They find it so attractive. You could be somebody they consider very strong, very brave, maintaining control in your life. You may just be inspiring your friends and family members that maybe I need to step my shit up. Look at Lisa over there. Lisa got herself together. Look, Lisa said she was going to lose weight and Lisa lost that weight. Lisa said she was going to tone up and she toned up. Okay? Look at Lisa with that push-up bra. Look at them cups sitting up. Yeah. This is somebody who is really, I'm getting a really strong feminine Cancer energy that is about taking care of herself. Lisa ain't playing with you hoes at all. Okay? Look at that. Setting out on a dangerous new journey, independent, adventurous, and confident. Oh my God. Somebody may have seen you leave an unhealthy relationship or leave a job to start your own business or leave your job to start something new. I'm telling you, whoever this is, other people are inspired by you, or other people will be inspired by your stories. This could be a counselor that may want to write a book. They may want to do something. I'm also hearing Chat GPT. I'm getting that somebody, let me tell you, AI is a blessing and a curse. Y'all have no idea. For people that are business owners, AI has really made it so much more easier to streamline your business. You can literally create a chart to take care of everything in your life. If you're somebody that want to learn how to eat better, they will give you a list of how to eat better, what days to eat, what time to eat, what time to work out, everything. I'm getting here that this is somebody that has taken advantage of the opportunities that are here in order to elevate themselves. And now they got a story to tell. Look at her confident. You have the storm card here. It says here, chaos and stress and problems and struggles. Somebody went through a very difficult time in their life. And it's not, I'm getting a Cancer that went through a very difficult time and it's not showing on your face. It ain't showing on your body. You got through this, okay? It says a different phase in life, all right? There could have been a time where you had a lot of worry, a lot of fear. You seek the divine, okay? Some of you all, your spiritual life has grown. Your spiritual life has grown, and it's showing on you now. Man, I know, right? I love this card deck. I just got this from Michelle. All right, and Michelle's card deck is Michelle's Divine Guidance. You can find her on YouTube. I'll put it in the community tab. And her name of her deck is Betty Boop Like Oracle Deck. Baby, I love this one, honey. This card deck been speaking. Thank you, Michelle. Your card deck been speaking. Give me the final messages that need to come through for Cancer. You have the yoke, the gong, the table, the stork, the bag. Oh, I'm telling you, whoever this is, male or female, you are bad mama jamma. Okay, you are getting to the bag, or you will soon get to the bag. I'm telling you, keep yourself focused. There's a success. Look at this. Something important, such as a new job or raise, and you got success. Look at that. Didn't I tell you that hard work gonna pay off? There's an offer that's coming on the table for somebody. This could be that raise that I mentioned. Somebody could also be waiting on a table to be delivered to their home. I'm also getting here, somebody don't even realize it, or they will soon find out. For whoever this is that like to shop at thrift stores, or they like to go to estate sales, somebody here that I'm speaking to now or in the future, you have a piece of furniture or something that is worth a hell of a lot of money, and you may not even be aware of it right now. This may be where this success comes from. Somebody is sitting on a landmine, some gold. Don't even know it. You just shopping at the store, grabbing something, not knowing it's worth tens of thousands of dollars. The start card is here. There it is. News of a birth or a new business opportunity. Once again, there's growth. Some of you all could be, maybe you were struggling with issues with trying to get pregnant. It looks like for some of you all, you may end up getting the news that you've been hoping for, that there could be a baby on the way. Destiny says, wow, that's actually crazy. I have a table that I'm about to sell. See it on top. Okay. Monique Joseph says, I'm getting ready to go to London to teach English. Okay, Monique. Oh, so are you a Cancer too? You're a Cancer that's been relating to this as well? That is awesome. Congratulations. Oh, yeah, I see you. You say, that's me. I'm a Gemini sun and a Cancer moon, and I've been using a leave because of dyslexia. Wow. I'm telling y'all, listen. Y'all got blessings upon blessings that are coming. I'm hearing it's in the cards. Yeah, I'm getting somebody that had, you went through a period where you had been feeling tied down or frustrated. Maybe you felt like you were at a job, you weren't moving. You weren't moving up in this job. You weren't getting paid what you felt like you were worth. You weren't getting the accolades or none of that. And it's, or maybe you felt like this in a relationship. That's why. And I'm hearing, I got a new attitude. I got a new attitude. Baby, somebody is over it. Sweet as sunflowers. We're on the sign of Cancer. We're about to go into Leo. And then your final message here is an exciting event. Some of you all could have an exciting event coming up, or this may be something that you're planning for like a business, or you could be planning. I'm also getting somebody, I'm telling you, somebody pregnant. Or they're about to do a pregnancy reveal. They're about to do one of those parties where the gender reveal party. Somebody got an event coming up. Okay? Or somebody's going to be invited to something. I feel that very strong. Pay attention to your health, Cancers. All right? This is an excellent time for you to start an exercise program if you've been thinking about it. Or some type of diet. It says many new friendships are on the horizon for you. I'm telling you, you got friendship twice. You may even meet this person on your health journey. You may meet them at a gym. You may meet them in some type of support group. And difficult times, I'm telling you, I keep feeling like somebody went through difficult times and now they got a good support system. It says, be on your guard against chaos as unforeseen perils or emotional upheaval are foretold. Yeah. But yeah, that's it. That's it. Cancers, let's see what we got for the sign of Leo. Look, I know the Leo's like, when are y'all finna get to me? Because y'all know we got to be front and center. Stereotypically, Leos love attention. Verlene, you said you be wanting to go to the gym, but you're scared. See? Look at that card coming through. Spirit said, girl, go ahead. What you scared of? Go ahead, girl. All right, Leos, let's see. What messages do they need for the full moon in Capricorn? What messages do they need for the full moon in Capricorn and moving forward, please? If you guys are enjoying this reading so far, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it. Ooh, somebody's healing some past life karma. You have here, this indicates a past life is the reason why the intense energy surrounds you. I'm getting here, there's a Leo that may be feeling like, and I usually get a lot of people that will come to me thinking that maybe somebody put a hex on them. Now listen, sometimes that is the case. But sometimes you could just be going through, I don't want to say a chakra activation. You may need to reactivate your chakras. Somebody's seventh chakra could be off, your crown chakra. You may be stressed. You overthinking things to the point you thinking that somebody put a hex on you. You've been feeling like you keep hitting a brick wall in some area of your life. You've been frustrated. You've been feeling spiritually off course, where normally you're reading your Bible or you're watching tarot to kind of help prepare you for the things to come. But all of a sudden, you don't feel like yourself. Okay, somebody may be seeing a lot of angel numbers, seeing signs, synchronicities, pennies on the ground, feathers on the ground, waking up at weird times of the night, especially 3 a.m. Okay, wondering if God is trying to tell you something. I'm getting 333, could be something you're seeing a lot. But it says the person or situation, it says look into ways to clear past karma and see the bigger picture of a situation by viewing it from a lesson perspective. Taking ownership for your part and forgiveness are key in releasing past life karma. Okay, this could be because of some unhealed childhood wounds that some of you all may be feeling like this. This could be a relationship that you're currently in that may be bringing up these feelings or bringing up this insecurity. Thank you so much, AF. AF says you're the best. This is a thank you. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that for always showing up for the channel. I've been meaning to ask you, AF, what is that short for? Is that your initials or just something that you created? Because every time I see it, I always wonder that. I'm getting here with this Leo that there is somebody, this is something centered around work. I don't know if you're at a job where somebody, either your insecurities are making you feel like this, or it's somebody around you that is making you feel inferior. I don't know if you've been wanting to go for a job opportunity, but you feel like there are other people that are trying to block you from doing something. But I don't know. Maybe I keep getting to somebody. I don't know if you have a fear of asking somebody for a raise or asking if there's other opportunities for different jobs within that particular company. I don't know. I kind of feel like somebody's been biting their tongue and afraid to say what they need to say in regards to a situation. Spirit says you need to be in a more leadership position in the first place. Okay. You may be somebody that realizes 9 to 5 ain't for you. Maybe you want to start a business. Maybe you want to do something online. Who knows? But I feel like somebody is continuing to hold themselves back. And the more you do this, whether this is holding back in work, holding back in love, let me tell you something, baby. Closed mouths don't get fed. Closed legs don't get fed. I'm just saying. All right. It says you have the opportunity to take the lead. Okay. Somebody is so afraid to take confirmation. Somebody is so afraid of taking the lead, and you have no idea where this is going to take you. We're currently on the sign of Leo. Let's see. It says you have the wisdom and the knowledge to do what it is. Somebody, I'm telling you, a Leo is selling themselves short. And I'm shocked as I'm reading this, because stereotypically Leos are very in your face, driven. But I'm getting somebody that, you know how Leos are linked to being lions. I'm getting somebody that's coming off as like a cowardly lion. That's the best way that I can explain it. Y'all know the cowardly lion from the Wizard of Oz? And he's like, oh, and he's holding back. Then it's like, do you know who you are? You're the motherfucking king of the jungle. Somebody needs to remember who the freak they are, okay? Maybe you're in a relationship and you lost yourself. You're at a job and you feel like you are just blending in and you're not standing out. Whatever this is, okay? You got to understand that you are going to be your biggest support system, even if nobody else supports you in your endeavor. Okay, you got to get it together. Y'all laughing at me talking about cowardly lion or legs don't get fed. Y'all know that's true. Closed legs do not get fed, and neither do closed mouths. That's that old school saying. What about love when it comes to Leos? Dear God, what about love when it comes to Leos? What about love? What about love? I'm hearing, what about us? What about all those times you said you had the answer? Somebody could be a Virgo. Maybe there was a Virgo that you thought that things were going to move further with you. You thought that things were real. You thought that they were loyal. It could have been a Virgo or somebody with this prominent in their chart that may disappointed somebody. Oh, that may be a reconciliation. Be careful now, okay? Because if somebody ghosted you, please don't open that door up and let that person do it again. Because I see reconciliation. Maybe this was somebody you weren't ready for them at the time. Maybe you didn't feel like you had your shit together. And maybe you have this opportunity, but you got to speak up, because I almost started choking. There is a Leo that wants another chance with someone and they're afraid to speak up. I'm hearing cat got your tongue. You better say something before somebody else take them. You said you're not falling into temptation. Somebody need to speak up. Because here's the thing. You either going to get a yes or a no. They either going to want you or they're not going to want you. Look at that. Didn't I say you need to step up? Look at that card. That's a superhero. Superheroes are strong. They are confident. They go after what they want. Someone who possesses powers or abilities beyond those of ordinary people and a visionary. Oh. Is somebody a psychic or a tarot reader? And they've been called to do this, but maybe you grew up in a very conservative family and they're telling you that, oh, you're crazy if you're talking about you're seeing things, or God didn't tell you that. That's not an association with God. You're gonna go to hell. You're gonna go to hell if you do tarot. Don't let them people stop you from the gift. He gave you those gifts and he wants you to use them. I can't look at the comments while I'm doing this, because when I'm being silly like that and I see y'all laughing, y'all make me laugh. Right. But y'all know how some people do. They associate you being into this type of stuff. They think you're a devil. Now listen. We ain't gonna sit up here and act like some of these stereotypes is not the reason why we're here. Okay. Some of y'all is creepy. Okay. I don't even watch some of y'all. You're scary as hell. Okay. Some people lean a little bit more on the demonic side. And I'm gonna let y'all stay over there. But for some of us other people, we're more spiritual. Okay. We come with peace and love. But I do get somebody here that is afraid to embrace their gifts because they're afraid of what other people are going to think. And as long as you live in this bubble of being concerned about what other people think, you're never going to live in your full authenticity. And I don't ever want to be in this world not being able to fully be Jennifer. Okay? Somebody needed to hear that. Yeah, somebody needs to hear that. Caroline said, yes, scary as hell and do some juju for people. Yeah, there are some people out here, they be like, oh, you want to hit somebody? That's what's up. Let's do it. Give me $59.95 and I'll send John to an early grave. Like, damn. Really? They be like, yeah, I'll make sure that I'll have it where his balls itch all day. I'm gonna put a balls itching hits on them. You know, like, oh my God, this is not my God. All right. I'm telling you, Spirit says it is time, Leos, the ones that's resonating with this. Spirit said it is time for you to be the captain of your own ship. Okay. Sometimes you have to venture out on your own. I had to venture out on my own. There is nobody, one person I know other than me in real life that actually does some form of like tarot. Everybody else in my family, friends, associates, they're like, excuse me? What? Just imagine being here in Alabama and you tell somebody you're a tarot reader. I just tell people I'm a therapist because as soon as I say the T word, they go. They get out of here. But they're like, oh, hell no. Because this is considered the Bible Belt. So, you know, people don't educate themselves. So therefore they think that you is the devil and then they do you like this. Anyway, be the captain of your own ship. Somebody's going to step into a leadership position, or I hope that you choose to step into a leadership position. It's going to gain you respect. Okay. Let me tell you something. A lot of people ain't going to come back and tell you. They respect you for not being the norm. Okay. For being like everybody else. Yeah. Make decisions for yourself and stop letting other people manipulate or control you. There you go. All right, Leos, don't be scared, baby. Yeah. Also, be aware of self-delusion. We can talk ourselves. It don't even have to be other people. We can talk our own selves out of our blessing. No, I don't really have no gift or this and that, or I'm not going to succeed. Yeah. Again, I mentioned there could be a reconciliation. All right, maybe some of you all are going through some issues with a partner. It could be an Aquarius that you may want to reconcile with. This could be a friend. Okay, this may be somebody you fell out with in February. There may be a reconciliation in February of 2026. Belle, I'm telling you, there's an announcement. Okay, there could be an announcement. Maybe you may make an announcement about something that you decide to be brave enough to do. You also have do not be tempted. Oh. Do not be tempted to lower your standards. I'm telling you, let your freak flag fly. Let it fly. Okay, maybe somebody wants to come out the closet. Okay, maybe you want to fly your gay pride flag. Okay, maybe you are somebody that's like, you know what? I'm in alliance with the LGBTQIA community. I want to show them support. I want to march for them. I want to this and this and that. Don't let other people tell you what not to do because they're not comfortable with it. Look at the fan card. Where them fans at? Look at that. Romance, celebration, and parties. I'm telling you, you may get an announcement or an invite to a party and you may end up meeting your lover there. I'm telling you, hell. This could be somebody, like I mentioned, in the gay community. You may meet somebody at a pride party and you live happily ever damn after. Telling you, shit, don't be scared. Live your life. Now, Virgo. I was like, wait a minute, who next? Who next? Okay, AF says, haha, it's my initials, but funny because it has other meanings. But a boyfriend that passed away had the same initials. Wow. I'm sorry to hear that. You said that we used to say always and forever. I had the initials tattooed also. Oh, that is so sweet. You're a Cancer? Or your partner was a Cancer? I bet you're like, girl, get out of my business. I told you what you need to know. All right. Virgo. What does the Virgo need to know for the full moon in Capricorn and moving forward? Dear God, what does the sign of Virgo need to know? There is a Virgo that is having a hard time remembering stuff. Maybe you forgot. I did not mean to pull these. But I guess Spirit wanted me to pull these. I did not mean to do this. That's crazy. I did not mean to pull those cards. Ooh, I love it. But yeah, there's a Virgo. You having a hard time remembering stuff. This may be driving you crazy because stereotypically Virgos are very organized. Everything is tap, tap, tap. Got to get it done sort of thing. But Spirit is saying very soon something significant is going to happen in your life. Something's going to change. Baby, Spirit is saying luck is on your side. There may also be a healing to a relationship with someone. This person could be an Aquarius because I'm getting star card energy with the lucky star. There could be some healing, a reconciliation, or a rebuilding. Some of you all could be rebuilding, doing some type of work on your home. I feel like somebody may be rebuilding a relationship. Maybe there's a marriage that was falling apart. It was dealing with a lot of stress. Maybe somebody was always traveling or something else could have happened in a marriage or a relationship. But I do see some healing, and Spirit says very soon there will be some changes in regards to this. It could also come from changes that you've made or that you both agreed to make in order for this relationship to work moving forward. Yeah, I'm also getting something significant may happen in the lives of Virgos. For some of you all, this could be 6 months from now. All right, something significant. Maybe there is something that you're planning on doing at that time. It could be starting school. It could be starting a new job. Could be moving. Somebody could also be moving here in this time as well because you have around July. Or this could be centered around a Cancer in your life. Maybe you're wanting this reconciliation, but Spirit says divine timing is at play. Speaking of relationships, since that's come up so strong in your reading, give me some messages from Betty Boop. Or Betty Bop. Well, she probably gonna tell me, girl, that's Betty Bop. It ain't Boop. It just got an extra O. I'll be like, oh, my bad. All right. What does Virgo need to know? Dear God, what does the sign of Virgo need to know? Service and getaway. Oh, okay. Listen, a reconciliation could come where the two of you all may travel or you planning on traveling. Some of y'all could be traveling now. We are in the summer season. All right, you got here taking a much needed vacation. Somebody worked too much. For whoever that was that I picked up the energy of feeling very exhausted or like my mind is in 50 different places, you need a mother freaking break. I hope you're the person that's taking advantage of this break, okay? God didn't put us on this earth to work ourselves to death. So if you got PTO and you can afford to take off, even if you can't afford to take an extravagant trip, take a break, okay? You got going on a trip and getting away from it all. Yeah, somebody just wants a break, a release. Somebody want to let their hair down. I'm also getting some girls going on a girls trip, enjoying themselves. Maybe somebody is currently living in Paris, or you may be taking a trip to Paris. Oh, Destiny, you said I'm right on the money. Awesome. Thank you. I love when y'all give me feedback like that because it just makes me want to keep going. All right. You also have planning a retreat. Some of y'all could be planning a trip for somebody else. You could be event planners. All right. This could be planning for yourself, friends, or family. Some of you all could be planning to attend a family reunion. Because I'm hearing family reunion. Oh, somebody also is either doing this or planning on going on a shopping spree. Somebody finna spoil themselves. I keep picking up a lot of people that have changed something with their body. Look, no judgment, okay? Whether this is plastic surgery or maybe you've gained a few pounds, so you got to change up, like, your clothing sizes and you're buying something new, or you actively did something to change your body, so you're buying new outfits, or you just sprucing yourself up. Maybe you was at a point where you was feeling depressed and now you feeling yourself. You got a little money in the bank. You're letting your hair down. All of that. Please do it. Okay, you could also be, I'm getting somebody could also be a stylist. Somebody could be a beautician. You may do hair. You may do, I keep seeing somebody doing the lashes. Somebody may do that type of work. Destiny says, yes, I always knew tarot was real though. I'm going to Florida. I need to be around some water. Yes. Oh, it's so peaceful to get away and go near water. You have your service. Let me tell you what I'm getting. You got kindness, being of service to someone or something, generosity, and helping others. To whomever this Virgo is that I'm speaking to. You may not have asked for anything in return, but God is going to return these acts of kindness back to you tenfold, simply because you did it out of the kindness of your heart. Let's say there was a situation where someone was hard on their luck and you had an extra car. Okay, this is just an example. And you gave this person this car and you're like, hey, you know what I'm saying? I know you got to get back and forth to work, or here's a gas card, or here's a bus fare card. I paid it up for a year. And you didn't even think twice about what you did. Those blessings come back to you in so many different ways. Let's say that you have been worried about your health. You may end up going to the doctor and you find out that you got a great bill of health now. Or you have been having issues where your child has been rebellious, and all of a sudden that child turns their life around. They no longer facing a jail sentence, or they doing good in school, and then they tell you, I love you. I always appreciated you, mama. I always appreciated you, daddy. I was just acting out at that time, but I want to show you now. I want to pay you back. Or you may have somebody, you can loan some money to them. You would need a money. You forgot you loaned them some money. And that person go, hey, I'm sorry it took so long for me to give you this money back, but I want to give you this and a little bit extra. That's what can happen sometimes. God will pay you back in ways you don't even expect. Or you go somewhere, you may not have nobody around. It's your birthday. You ain't got nobody to celebrate with. And you go tell the waiter while you're at the restaurant, you're like, oh, yeah, I'm just going to give me a little meal. Today's my birthday. Even though nobody didn't do that for me, I'm just kind of, I'm going to do something for myself. And next thing you know, everybody comes over and starts celebrating your birthday with you, or you make friends with that person. Those are different ways in which you can get blessed for having done for others without a second thought. You also have making a difference, improving someone's life. See, do I need to bring the receipts? I don't even need to read the rest of the damn card. It's right there. It's right there. All right. Let me close it off with these two moon cards that Virgo has. You got Metamorphic 33. Somebody could be seeing angel number 33 or 333 or 222 or 23. Somebody may be seeing their birthday numbers and wondering what that means. It could be that it's time for you to go on your spiritual journey. Listen, somebody's freaking fate and fortune is about to turn around for you, Gemini or Gemini placements. Spirit says when this card appears in a reading, it's time for you to make a wish. Make a wish, Virgos. It says, lucky star is a guiding light, a bright spark in the darkness of night, and a point of magical power. In Wicca, it says the pentagram is a 5-pointed star that Wiccans use to represent the elements of earth, air, fire, water, and spirit. It says wearing this pentagram could draw more lucky star energy towards you. Some of you all may have a pentagram, excuse me. You may be considering getting one. You may have clothing that displays it. It says, think of other kinds of star shapes, such as snowflakes and 7-pointed stars, which are linked to angels and realms. You can use these symbols in spells and blah, blah, blah. Basically manifesting, all right? Bringing blessings back to you. Now, getting into it, I'm telling y'all, blessings are going to come back to you all tenfold, whoever these Virgos are. You have metamorphic. All right. And the reason why this is happening is because you chose to make the changes that were needed in your life. Okay. Metamorphic. This card represents somebody that was in a period of hardship. Somebody could have had money issues, relationship issues, or somebody was facing legal issues. Okay. But there's a transformation here. Okay. Some of y'all could have a prominent part in your birth chart that deals with Scorpio. It could be a Scorpio moon. It says this card indicates that you're entering a time of transformation through darkness. Something will occur that will change you on a deep and profound level. There will be a childless stage where you might feel trapped or powerless, but rest assured, this is temporary. Okay? It says here, it won't last forever. So that's it, Virgos. Those are your messages for the full moon. What's the next sign we have? Libra. Libras. What's up, Libras? Libras, I'm being told to pull from this one as well. I'm going to start pulling from the moon one for Libras as well. What does the Libra sign need to know? Dear God, what does the Libra sign need? Okay, you got Witch's Moon and Star Child. Some of you all could be star seeds. Some of you all could be very sensitive, very intuitive, very empathic. Okay, some of you all, I'm getting children that grew up where you used to see things or you used to predict things. You used to be afraid of those gifts because you could think about or dream about a family member, God, and the sad part is they may end up passing on, but you were too afraid to tell other people that you knew ahead of time that Uncle Johnny wasn't going to make it. Okay. I'm also getting that somebody has the ability to kind of sense when somebody has, oh my God, this is detailed. Somebody can smell death or they can smell sickness. Like if somebody had cancer, they can smell, the smell around that person was different. And you would know that something was different. And later on, you may find out that person had cancer or something like that. And it may have scared the hell out of whoever this is. Damn. I haven't even pulled tarot cards this whole time, but I'm going to pull tarot to see why is this coming through. Oh, you may have a child that has these type of gifts. Why are these messages coming through? Dear God, why are these messages coming through for the sign of Libra? You said I'm spot on, Danielle. Thank you. I know what the hell I'm talking about. I freaking knew it. Thank you, Spirit. I'm telling y'all, somebody had these gifts since they were a child. You are very sensitive, very intuitive. Look at that Page of Cups. Yes, somebody could have water prominent in their chart. I would not be surprised if you're water dominant, in particular Pisces. Pisces are stereotypically very intuitive, almost psychic and eerily psychic sometimes for some of them. And you may have a Pisces child that you're like, I think that child may have the gifts. Spirit is saying yes, because the spirit was passed on from a mother figure. Could be you, or it could be your mother, or somebody mama. Somebody mama has strong gifts. Somebody mama has strong gifts. That Queen of Swords. Somebody mama could be an Aquarius, a Libra, or a Gemini. Keep in mind, this is Libra. I'm telling y'all, if y'all got a child, Libra, either you have a child now or in the future, your child, you're going to pass on those spiritual gifts to that child. Also, somebody's going to find out they're pregnant. They're going to be so mother freaking happy. Oh, somebody's going to be so happy. Oh my God, somebody's going to have a water baby. Oh, y'all going to be happy as hell. Look at that confirmation. Y'all heard that phone? Also, y'all got a good ass surprise coming. It's a happy surprise. This ain't no, oh my God, Jesus Christ. No, this is a happy surprise that's coming with the Page of Cups. All right. Y'all gonna be so excited when you hear this. Some of y'all may get this message in Scorpio season. So that's the middle of October till the middle of November. Y'all got some good news coming. I'm telling you, mark my words, somebody gonna find out they are having a child or their child is having a child, you know. Telling you, there's a grandbaby coming or something. And they go, oh my God, I'm getting if this is a Libra soon to be grandmother, grandfather, y'all gonna, when I tell you, that ain't gonna even be your child, baby. That gonna be your baby. Because that baby gonna stay at your house, gonna be spoiled as hell, never gonna have to want for nothing. Man, that is so funny. That is so funny. Let's see. Give me some more messages before I get into that. Give me some more messages. You said you were so obsessed with mermaids as a child. I was smiling too because I have a friend that was so into. She loved dolphins, and she even had her college dorm room adorned with dolphins. Just love that stuff. All right, y'all got 2 messages here from the Moon Magic card deck. Also, y'all know I use 50 million different card decks. So if you go to sagmoondiva.com, you guys can find, if you look under the tab that says my Amazon storefront has all the card decks that I use. And I also have a selection of cards that I created myself and everything. Y'all can check them out on the website. Also, I have merch. I don't have one of my shirts on today, but I have been sipping out of my cup because I love to say, shut the mother freaking door. Look at that shocked face down there like, oh my God, shut the mother freaking door. Yeah, y'all can check that stuff out there. All right, let's get to number 21. Y'all, I'm in a good ass mood. Can y'all tell? I'm in such a good mood. All right, witch's moon is about magic. It's about sacred energy. It's about spell crafting, okay? It said witches have always gathered. Some of y'all could be witches. Some of y'all could be practicing witches. Y'all can be kitchen witches, cosmic witches, water witches is what I'm picking up. Some of y'all may have found out, or you may wonder if in your past life you may have been a witch, or you could be into Wicca, whatever it is. All right, it says witches have always gathered by moonlight and our spells are governed by its cycle. So when this card shows up in your reading, it's letting you know that magic is at work in your life right now. Okay, this could be an indication that a spell that you cast is about to manifest. Now, keep in mind, it's not always about you sitting around in a circle with your witchy friends, but it could be anything that has to deal with manifestation. Okay, maybe you've been putting money into a jar, like, oh, I want to manifest more money, I want to manifest love, this and that. Whoever did this at any time, I'm picking up that whatever you've been wishing for, you're about to receive it. Y'all, he is so active. Oreo, all I hear is feet cackling back there. He busy, honey. Yeah, it's about to manifest, or it could be a sign that you need to take steps to make your life more magical. It says, Witch's Moon is telling you to tap into your own inner magic, to find that spark within yourself, and to start making your dreams a reality. All right, final message no, not final message, because I got a couple more. All right, number 42, you got Star Child. It says you are a cosmic child of the universe, and you have had stardust within you. I told you, I don't even need to read this part. Somebody has some very strong gifts, okay? You're not giving those gifts for no reason. Please, please. Do y'all understand? I don't think y'all understand me. You can literally reshape your entire life by using the gifts that God, or whomever you believe in, gave you. And you can change your whole life. My whole damn life changed, y'all, when I decided to embrace tarot. When I stopped running from God and started doing the work that he asked me to do, my whole life, and it's still changing, and it's for the better. I say all the time, I be like, thank you, God. Thank you. Oh my God, I see the blessings and blah, blah, blah. I'm telling y'all, he will change your whole entire life if you trust him. I promise you, I ain't on no BS. Because I never tell people anything that is not going to benefit them. Because I don't have time to waste and give a shit about just yapping to be yapping. He will change your whole life. Baby, I used to be robbing Peter to pay Paul. I mean, couldn't barely rub two damn nickels together. Always asking people, can I borrow money? It was just out. At one point, I used to be in the what they call it, payday loan thing, where you have to keep paying off the payday loan, but then you can't afford to pay off the payday loan, so you got to get that payday loan recycled again. And oh my God, I've had times where you get the late bill, and then by the time you got the money, the motherfucker then said it doubled. Oh man. I used to be like, why can't I keep no money in my freaking hands? And then I realized you are being called and you're not trusting where you're being led. Child, I told him, listen, okay, I get it. I'm going to do what you asked me to do. Just don't make me homeless. I upgraded when I moved here. I'm upgrading more by where I'm getting ready to move to. I'm telling y'all better trust. God is real, and he will show you, because you're helping others. Oh, this is y'all. I'm telling you. Yeah, okay, I'm getting a Leo that I'm getting for the Virgo. You may have Leo prominent in your chart. Wait, am I talking about Libras? I'm sorry, Libra. My bad, y'all. Libra. You may have fire prominent in your chart, or there may be a fire that needs to be lit under your ass because somebody has gotten too comfortable in life. Okay, you have gotten too comfortable. Now, I do believe there are some people that embrace their gift and they may be using their gift, or maybe they started a business, but somebody's comfortable with mediocre. Spirit said it's time for you to level up. Okay. Also, somebody got too comfortable in your life. It could be a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Hell no. They didn't got too comfortable with waiting on you, waiting on your meals, waiting on you to pay the bills. Somebody need to get out their ass, whether this is a child or a spouse. Okay. Yeah. There it is. Final message for the sign of Libra. You got rushing towards something or someone, ambition, communication, and action. If you've been waiting on love, love is about to rush in. It's about to come in for someone. It could come in the form of a fire sign or somebody that has it prominent in their chart, or this is somebody that is completely opposite of you and you've been needing this in your life. Okay. Fire signs, I love fire signs. Okay. Stereotypically, Aries, Leos, and Sagittarius are go-getters. You ain't got to worry about whether or not an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius like you. Okay. Because when they like you, they own you like white on rice. I ain't said that in a long time. So somebody may be older that I'm speaking to, or you may meet an older person or a more mature person. But I'm telling you, ooh, baby, listen, for everything that you lack, this person is going to be the opposite. If you're not the go-getter type, this person is a go-getter type. So for instance, if you meet this person and let's say you always wanted to start a business or to ask your people for a raise, the person you're about to meet, whether this is a friend or a lover, they have a lot of confidence. They don't sit around waiting for shit to happen. They make it happen. Let's say, for instance, you sitting there like, yeah, but I don't know. I really want this raise. They be like, you better go ask them. Tell them that you are a commodity at this job and you deserve a raise. And if I don't get what I'm looking for, then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to find another job where somebody appreciate me. Everybody need that type of person in their life that's going to tell you to get on out there. Somebody's going to breathe new life into you. They're going to make you more confident. They may also make somebody more confident in the bedroom. Ooh. Yeah, so funny. What do you mean, Nikki? Hey, Nikki, I hadn't seen you in a minute. What you mean by how do we get those messages? Explain that for me so I can help you out. All right. Virgo, Libra, Scorpio. We're about to go into Scorpio. Hi, Scorpios. Let's see what messages you guys have for the full moon and moving forward. Oh, yeah, I did Taurus in the previous video, Maureen. I had to unfortunately turn that video off and do a new live. So this is the new one. But if you go part one, it is titled, that video is titled July full moon, I think, messages. But yeah, you'll be able to see your Taurus messages there. And I'll do timestamps once I get off live. I'll go back and do timestamps for everybody. Nikki, you were saying, like, how do we get those messages from God? He brings them to you. He shows them to you in like different ways. Like, for instance, let me tell you how you know that God is calling you to do something more in your life. Let's say you're the type of person, you've been working the same job. You want to do something else. You keep complaining about how you're not happy at this job. Let me tell you what he will do to you sometimes. Let me give y'all an example of some stuff that he did to me. I got fired from one of them. I got laid off from one of them. And then the final straw, because this one I was like, okay, I know God calling me. I didn't have a problem with the job, but my coworker, it's like this person's goal was to make my life a living hell. But by that point, I had already started studying like tarot and watching like tarot videos and how, because tarot prepares you for what's to come. I kept getting messages of somebody's energy and how they're trying to make you feel and this and that. And man, then one of the people, I think it was Cancer Moon Tarot. I don't even know if he does tarot on YouTube anymore, but I always talk about him being the one that was like, it's time for me to go. He talked about how God will make a situation so uncomfortable for you that's when you know it's like, okay, this is Spirit saying you got to go. And if you don't leave, you'll get what I always talk about as a tower moment. Everything will fall apart. If I would have stayed at that job, I know for a fact I would have been fired. I would have either been fired or I would have been laid off. Because I kept staying long after I already experienced a tower moment, and that was the coworker from hell. Exactly, building intuition. Mine got stronger and stronger and stronger. And I still remember to this day sitting in my car at work. It was a beautiful sunny day. And it's like that sun shine extra bright. And I looked up at the sky. I said, I know you've been calling me, and I'm going to leave. I'm going to do I was scared, so I did a 1 month notice, and I got the F on. And when I tell y'all, to this day, I don't regret it. I wish like hell I would get up and go back to that. I do not regret leaving that job behind. No, I do not miss my job at all. No, I don't miss the job. I don't miss the people. I don't miss anything from that job. I do not regret any of it. Hundreds, if not thousands of readings later, baby, I'm in a whole other environment. Baby, please. I would cry if I would have to go back. All right, let's get to the sign of Scorpio, and then I'll answer any more questions afterwards. Scorpios, what do you need to know? Dear God, what does the Scorpio sign need to know? Oh, some of y'all feeling stuck right now? I know stereotypically Scorpios can be very stubborn, and they have a tendency to do this. Act like nothing is going on. They can stereotypically sometimes be passive aggressive, not really saying what they feel, holding a lot of stuff in, and hurting themselves more than others, okay? Spirit says if you are feeling stuck in any area of your life, whether this is in a relationship, somebody could be unhappy in a relationship or a job, or in some situation in general, Spirit say, ask yourself this. What is stopping you from leaving? I literally just talked about this, being stuck in something and making a decision to leave. Spirit said, what's keeping you there? What's stopping you from leaving? Spirit says, yes, leaving is scary, but sometimes it is the right step to take. It's time for somebody to be brave and know that your angels are right beside you. So, Scorpio, if you are seeing 111, 222, 333, 444, 555, 666 and above, it's time to go. It's been time to go. But stereotypically, you all are very loyal. And you will be loyal even to the detriment of yourself. If anything gets to the point where you start hurting yourself, you got a problem. For somebody, this is affecting your emotional health. This is affecting your mental health. This is affecting your physical health. And for some of you, unfortunately, this has affected your sexual health. Either you ain't having sex no more, or your partner that ain't no good gave you an STD, or they had a baby on you, or you had a baby with them and you are miserable. It is time for a wake-up call. I'm getting 555 for a Scorpio out there. It is time for a reset. Spirit said we all got choices in life. We are nobody's victims, okay? It says choice is the most powerful tool that you have. Every choice that you make shuts some doors, but it also opens several doors. Bringing new experiences into your life at any given time, you can change the direction of your life. You are only one choice away. Somebody is one choice away from making the best damn decision of their life. I'm telling you, ask anybody who's been through hell and high water, who left a situation, who left a person, blah, blah, blah. Hell, you can ask me how I feel. A totally new person when you leave something behind that does not serve you. Our ego makes us want to stay in something that we know. Let me tell you, when you know spiritually something is not for you, it affects your health, it affects your emotions, it affects your money. Spirit will start messing with that money and that stability. You ever dated or been married to somebody and every damn thing that could go wrong goes wrong in the house? Car breakdown, washing machine stopped working, house and flooded, goddamn tornado took your house down the street. I'm just saying, and I'm not laughing about a natural disaster. Y'all know I'm goofy as hell. I'm just saying, you could literally be like, the fuck? Where you didn't have to borrow money, all of a sudden you involved with the payday loan shark system, and it's like, man, tell you out. He'll give you signs. He will give you signs. He'll be like, you had enough yet? God will be like, you have enough yet? Okay, bet that up. Let me give you a little bit more. Because he's not doing it to hurt you. He's doing it to protect you. Okay? Somebody needs to be protected from themselves. Is what I'm getting here. Deja said, wow, girl, my dryer died yesterday. Transmission died a couple of weeks ago. I'm telling you, look at who you're surrounded by, Deja, and the situations. Baby, he will... Who dealing with somebody and still in a relationship with somebody with an addiction? For some of you all, this is what's causing this imbalance in your life. Some of you all could be dealing with addictions and you don't want to make changes in your life. You may be stubbornly clinging to the bottle, clinging to the crack pipe. I'm just saying, somebody clinging to something. Sex addiction. You can't be alone. You got to always have a man or a woman in your bed. But then the tower may end up being, God forbid, somebody with an STD or unwanted pregnancy. All those situations have consequences. All of them have consequences. Because you haven't healed your mommy issues. Because you haven't healed your daddy issues. Because you haven't healed from your last relationship. Because you have codependency issues. That's why you see angel numbers. Because there's something in your life that needs to change and you keep doing the same thing over and over again, hoping for a different result. Somebody got a distorted view of life. It says a change in perspective is needed for you to view you or a situation with compassion. Somebody needs to be kinder to themselves. You beat yourself up. You take everything out on yourself. How is that working for you? That was confirmation. And so how is that working for you? If you're going to sit there and keep beating yourself up, you're supposed to be the biggest supporter in your mother freaking corner. We're on Scorpio. All right. It says here, choosing to heal this brings the broken pieces back together to create a healthy viewpoint. Because let me tell you something. When we don't love ourselves, when we don't value ourselves, we attract people that don't love us. We attract people that do not value us. All right. Somebody been seeing 444 a lot. All right. There's a loved one that has passed on that's been trying to protect you. What's up, Scorpio? Look at YG Scorpio as I'm doing a reading on the Scorpios. You said, I had that happen about 10 years ago. I got the heck up out of that school system and I went to another one with more money and no classroom. That's what I'm talking about. Look how you eliminated the stress. Somebody could be addicted to working. You don't take a break. You done broke your body down. And what do you have to show for it? Because guess what? While you in the hospital trying to recover, they didn't put Johnny in your place at the job. That job gonna still go when you're not there. Okay. It says the situation is influenced by an addictive behavior that is influencing you or the person involved. It says pain and trauma are being projected. Try to see the truth of a situation by stepping outside of the chaos to create an opening for forgiveness, patience, and compassion. Okay. I keep feeling somebody that's a Scorpio or Scorpio dominant. You really need to be nicer to yourself. You give yourself such a hard time. You've been seeing angel number 111 a lot as well. Final messages for Scorpio. Oh, something you've been wishing for. There's an opportunity coming your way. Okay, looking for or landing a new career. Somebody's been without work for a long time. They have just like, it seems like you were kind of on the verge of giving up. Spirit said, right when you're on the verge of giving up, that's when your breakthrough gonna come. Somebody gonna get a new job, a fresh start. Somebody may be wanting a car. Somebody may want a new home. Fresh starts are here. Shut the mother freaking door. 55 people viewing the video with 55 likes. The change is coming. Oh, I'm hearing, hold on. A change is coming. Hold on. Don't worry about a thing. I'm telling you, whoever been worried, Spirit said, hold on, baby. Change is coming. All right. It says, chase your dreams and believe that you can do anything that you put your mind to. Come on, somebody. I'm telling you, somebody finna be working in a corporate world. They never thought they were going to be working in a corporate world. Somebody could be leaving the corporate world behind. Somebody could be embarking on a new business or a new idea that's going to take off, just like Starbucks. See that cup she got in her hand? Somebody sitting on a business idea that's about to blow up. I'm telling you, it's something you've been wishing for. You thought it was always just out of your reach, but you're about to receive it. All right. Hope and wishful thinking are at the top of your mind, and you are waiting for someone or something to change. I'm telling you, whoever this is that's sitting around waiting for this person that may have a gambling, a drug, or alcohol addiction to change, come here, baby. Come here, sugar drop. Stop. They have to be the one to want help. You can't force them to change. They have to want the help. And for some people, they take a lot of, there's a lot of moments where they have to hit the wall and before they can even do that. And unfortunately, some people do not change. So I wouldn't hold my breath for whoever this person is, because I'm getting somebody had an addiction for so long. They breaking their body down and everything. I pray it don't take them out, but at the same time, whoever this is, they've been dealing with that for much longer than you probably known them. Okay. Now, next time we got Sagittarius. Sagittarius. I'm gonna start with repair. Repair, evolution, growth for the sign of Sagittarius. Repair, evolution, growth for the sign of Sagittarius. And teacup for Sagittarius. Somebody just wants some support. Like, I just want support from my family, or I just want support from my partner. I want support at my job. Is it too much to ask? Somebody's like, is it just too much to ask? Somebody's realizing that like they've outgrown the company they surround themselves with. Y'all have outgrown a job, a relationship, a friendship, a neighborhood, something y'all grow. Like I don't vibe with this type of situation or people anymore. Somebody could be on a spiritual journey. Somebody may be wanting to join a church or some other form of religion. Somebody just like, they're like, I don't vibe with these people anymore. And it's not like I think I'm better than anybody else. I just know that I'm being called to something greater. And I can't keep playing this. I can't keep playing small. Because you have to be very mindful of who you associate yourself with, because some people can keep you from moving forward if you allow them to. Somebody has outgrown their environment very strong. Nikki, you said definitely the neighborhood, and I do have Jupiter in Sag. Yeah, it's time for change. Oh my God, shut up. I'm also picking somebody here. You could be a star seed. Oh, somebody is even noticing, like, when you be around certain people, you don't even feel right. Your energy don't feel right. People coming, somebody getting tired of people coming to them, always telling them about their problems, but they never change their problems. They always talking about a man, but they never leave that man. Talking about their woman, they never leave that woman. They keep complaining about their job. I'm getting somebody that's very, very sensitive. They could be a star seed, and it's really weighing you down on an emotional level to keep having to listen to this shit. Somebody may be at a job where they're tired of this. You may be in customer service. You sick of hearing people talking about, I need my phone fixed, or blah, 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 blah. Let me speak to the boss. I don't want to talk to you no more. You don't know what you're doing with this customer service. Somebody tired of talking to clients. Man, somebody is mother freaking over customer service in general. Somebody's like, I just want a job where I just work by myself, or I ain't got to see these emails no more. Don't feel bad. We done all been there when we've been over. Somebody just can't take being overstimulated anymore. Somebody may even be wondering if they have anxiety, and they may be considering going to the doctor. I'm hearing, is my anxiety? Somebody just feel like they need to breathe. Oh, yeah. Somebody is, oh, Lord, I'm getting a Sagittarius like, y'all know stereotypically Sagittarius like space. Wide open spaces. They need breaks. They need to go. They need to be away from everything. Somebody's like, I'm embracing my true Sag. I gotta get away from these folks. Yeah, I'm getting it strong. Somebody works in customer service in some way, shape, or form, and they are over it. Confirmation. Somebody over it. All right. I've just heard, I'm too good for this place. I'm too nice for these people. I'm too gentle for this. All right, making a difference, improving someone's situation, and being there for people that you care about. It's like you don't mind doing it, but I'm not in the process finna be over here. Somebody said, I'm tired of stretching my arms too wide for these folks. I am tired. I've been helping everybody. I didn't help what's name. They was falling behind on their bills. I was helping this person because they was about to get their car repossessed. I can't help nobody else no more. I gotta help me. I gotta choose me. Somebody changing, man. Y'all choosing to change who y'all associate yourself with. Yeah. It says you have chosen to step into a higher vibration that is in alignment with your soul path, a higher knowing. You now have the awareness that you are limitless and ready for transformation. You cannot make that up. Somebody is dead in a situation. Somebody may have ended a marriage. Okay, they may not have wanted to out of loyalty or whatever, but I'm hearing love was just not enough. I am done. Somebody's heart has turned cold, baby, when it came to a situation. I can't love you no more. I'm getting somebody who was also like a side chick or a side dude, because I'm hearing Adele. Could have been a Taurus that you were like a side piece to, because I'm hearing, I can't love you in the dark. Yep. Somebody was loving somebody in the dark. Like, I can't do that no more. If you can't put me out here in public, you acting like you're ashamed to be with me, you don't want nobody to be with you. No. I can love you in the dark. Yes, it says a divine being from a faraway galaxy. Some of y'all feel like y'all were born in the wrong time, in the wrong generation. Y'all like, why am I here in 2025? I feel like I'm supposed to have been back in 1970. I feel like I'm supposed to have been back in the 1950s, 40s, who knows? But somebody don't feel like they're on par. You could be a star seed. This may be why you're feeling this way. Star seeds often feel like they are here, but they're not here, or they feel like aliens amongst everybody else. Embracing starseeds as they have incarnated on earth, they are here to awaken our souls towards evolution. I'm telling you, it's just time for somebody to evolve. Things change, people change, and that's okay. Because I get somebody still trying to hold on to a friendship where there's really nothing left other than the fact that you're staying because y'all were friends for a long time. But I'm hearing Janet Jackson, what have you done for me lately? Oh yeah. This could be a younger woman I'm speaking to, or there may be a younger woman, maybe you're distancing yourself from. Yeah, you could be in a position of authority, but you try to give people chances. You may have a hard time having to fire people, to let people go, because you're like, oh, well, I was young once. Okay, but guess what? Sometimes young people have to learn lessons too. Somebody asked me to go. So the chair is empty. Okay, someone is leaving your life. You got to let somebody go. I'm telling you, there is no more room at the house. Okay, the seat is empty. Spirit said, let them go. Unfortunately, for some of you all, there was someone that passed on, so my condolences to them. But for the other people, that seat is empty for a reason. Okay. All right. Yeah, because y'all are loyal. Look at the dog card. Dogs are very loyal. All right. You could be the person that gives good advice and everything, and then the same damn folks that want advice, they never take it. So you just talking just to be talking. An exciting event could be coming up for some of you all as well. Yes, I did Taurus already, love. It is on, I had to close that video out. So you can find that one on the channel. It's listed as July full moon. And then you also have Ink Pot. Okay, it says problems to be resolved. I'm telling you, your problem's going to be resolved when you realize that the stress that was causing you was the motherfucker that was taking up this spot in this damn seat. I keep getting, there's an R&B singer or somebody that had a song about, oh God, it's killing me. Hold on. Somebody let me know. Oh, I'm getting chills. Oh my God. Oh, I'm getting chills. I'm getting chills. This may be a Cancer that some of you all had to let go of, because y'all, please let me know, because I don't know her music. Did Solange have an album or a song that is called A Seat at the Table? Somebody let me know. Did she? Okay, somebody say yes. Something significant may come out in the news in regards to Solange. Don't be surprised if something comes out. Don't be surprised if she releases a new album. I'm getting a new album, possibly possibly a LP. I'm also getting, there's something she may be releasing. All right. But some of y'all may be releasing a Cancer, or some of you all can have Cancer prominent in your chart to the Sagittarius that I'm speaking of. And when you do this, Spirit say your problems will be resolved, because it's that person you're trying to hold on to that's causing a lot of distress in your life. I'm also getting a school teacher that just realized, and they feel bad because they realize they're like, I don't like teaching. Fuck them kids. I'm sorry. But y'all know, I'm just saying it came out like that. All right, next sign we have is a Capricorn. All right, thank you, Sagittarius. Hopefully their reading resonated with y'all. I'm sorry, but y'all. Oh man, now some of the messages that come out blunt like that, I try to hold them in, but y'all, sometimes they like, bloop. All right, let's get to the sign of Capricorn. I've been been thinking about y'all a lot today, Capricorns. It could be because the moon is in Capricorn. So what comes out in this reading, y'all may be feeling the effects of this moon a lot more than others. Okay, there could be maybe some habits that you all are trying to break. There could be, I'm getting somebody being nicer to themselves, pouring more into themselves. If you work a lot, you may be trying to take a break. I see Janelle as a Capricorn. I feel like whatever, or you're forced to not work as much right now because there's other things that you need to be focused on. My Venus is in Capricorn. Y'all know I tell y'all all the time, I'm a work mother freaking holic. I have been trying to break this. I tried so hard, but when you got a Venus in Capricorn and a rising in Taurus, you will work from sun up to sundown. And I'm like, Jen, you need a break. And the break that I'm getting is, y'all still see I'm literally doing readings, knowing good and well I'm supposed to be moving. And I'm up here trying to give y'all some damn advice. Take your own advice, whore. Anyway, some of y'all Capricorns may be forced to pull back, okay? Some of y'all could also be, oh God, I feel bad, but some of y'all may have to be forced to not work as much because you may have to be on workman's comp. Somebody may injure themselves on a job or already injured themselves on a job. If you haven't, I would suggest if you have a job where you're moving around a lot or working with machinery, you need to be careful, okay? God's giving you a warning, all right? God also is giving a Capricorn a warning that if you have been being told spiritually, you need to take a break from work and you keep working, knowing that you got PTO built up, knowing that you can afford to kind of take a little bit of a break, he's going to sit your ass down. Okay? And sometimes he'll sit you down. Unfortunately, you can get hurt on the job or somewhere else. God forbid, I don't wish that on nobody, but I got to give y'all the messages. If you need to take a break, you better stop playing around. Because ain't that worse than being on vacation, not because you want to be on vacation, but because you have to, because something on your body needs to heal. I'm just saying, good for you. See, look at Good Life. Good Life said, I'm a Capricorn, and yes, I'm putting work on the back burner. Good for you, Good Life, for listening to spirit. Good for you. Lakeisha says, I'm not trying to be nosy, but I feel like you have a beautiful new home. If so, congratulations. You're not being nosy. I do. And thank you. Yes, you are absolutely right. And I'm so happy, Al. The only thing I'm not happy about is I don't want to say perfectionist. I don't want to say that. I like for stuff to be done. Not in the future, but now. I like for stuff to be done because why? I want to get back to work. I want to talk to y'all. I want to read. I want to blah, blah, blah. And if I was balling, let me tell y'all something. If I was balling, baby, I would have somebody to move everything. I would have a cook. I would have people to go pick up my packages. Only thing I do would be sitting up here at this damn desk and taking care of my kids. That's it. They don't want me to be rich. They don't want me to be rich because everybody gonna have a job, but everybody will get paid good because I will pay y'all to do everything else that I don't want to do. Now, Capricorns, you all have number 35, which is the black cat, and number 27, which is the S bat. So let's take a look at 35 first. Black cat. All right. Ooh, some of y'all could be very independent. You could be focusing on yourself, okay? Pouring into yourself, involving self-love, self-care. You could be in solitary. Maybe you're in hermit mode, or maybe you're coming out of this energy here, okay? It says the black cat is synonymous, with magic, enchantment, and spell casting. He prowls the night without fear, confident in his abilities to defend himself, to feed himself, to attract a mate, or to see off a competitor. Ooh, y'all got somebody coming in while you sitting around all independent. Not thinking about nobody, not even worrying about whether or not love is going to come in. I'm telling you, those are usually the ones that end up with somebody who ain't even thinking about no goddamn man or woman. Somebody finna be boot up, confirmation, body, boot up. Somebody finna be booed up, may even be booed up by Capricorn season. You're going to be sitting up there thinking that you're going to be chilling with your family on Christmas, but you're going to be booed up on the couch with your new person. Okay? You and your independent, hardworking self that don't take no breaks, all of a sudden going to want to take breaks because you're going to want to be laid up, boot up, watching Netflix with your person that you didn't even see coming. I'm telling you, it's a Capricorn, but like, I was independent. I was living my life. How did I end up with this partner? I'm telling you. Watch. Let's get to 27. S back. All right, I'm telling you. I don't know who this Capricorn is, but congratulations. I'm speaking to somebody who's already awakened. I'm speaking to somebody who's already grounded. I'm speaking to somebody that's stable, or you're headed this way. It says in Wicca, S-bats are the ceremonial rituals honoring the moon. They take place at both the new and the full moon. I'm telling you, something significant is going to happen in the life of a Capricorn between now and the new moon. I think I took it. Oh, it's still there. I thought I took it off my wall. The new moon will be here on the 24th. So something significant is going to happen for you Cappies or Cap dominant people. This card represents a deep commitment to your spirituality. I'm telling you, somebody did the mother freaking work. It might be that you have been studying different religions or esoteric practices, or that you have recently had a profound spiritual experience or awakening. Okay? It says when the S-back card comes out, it is asking you to show reverence for the path that you've chosen. All right, only thing Spirit is really telling those Capricorn energy is why am I hearing Barry White? That is not what I was going to say, but I started hearing telling me this and telling me that. Once I am with you, you never go back. Baby, there's somebody that want a Capricorn to practice what they preach. Because I don't know who this is. Somebody that told somebody like, child, ain't nobody looking for nobody right now. You do not want me, because if I put it on you, your ass ain't going to leave. That person said, practice what you preach. What is Barry White astrological? Baby, somebody got their nose in the air by the Capricorn. Ooh, baby. Hold up. This is hilarious. I got to find out because I want to see what Barry White astrological sign is. What was Barry White's zodiac sign? Telling me.
According to Amazon.com, Barry White, born on September 12, 1944 in Galveston, TX in astrology sign Virgo and Chinese zodiac book Monkey, died July 4th.
Girl, hush. That's it. Okay. Listen. My bad. Listen. Some of y'all gonna end up with a Virgo. And I love that, because stereotypically, and of course it determines like your other placements and stuff as well, plays a role in this. Let me tell you something, Capricorn. I think I said the same thing with Homegirl. If some of y'all don't end up with Capricorns, you may end up with an Aries, because I'm thinking about Holly Bailey. And she has a moon in Capricorn. And I said in that reading, she was going to meet a Capricorn man. She currently dating a Capricorn man right now. Let me tell you something. Y'all gonna be happy as hell. Did y'all see how that girl was on that boat? Honey, let me tell you, she used to be insecure about her stomach after having a baby. Baby, she all on a boat, spread wide eagle, posting, getting pictures taken by her Capricorn man. That's gonna be some of y'all. out here on a boat somewhere in your bikini, taking pictures, loving your body, not giving a damn your person loving on you. Y'all gonna be living your best life. Mark my words. Yes, Spirit says here, oh my God, shut up. Capricorn, Spirit said, live your life to its fullest potential. Okay? Let go of the need for approval from others. I feel like this is what some of y'all have done, and this is why y'all going to be blessed with this new life. Live up to your own expectations and nobody else's. Okay? No more selling yourself short. Keep moving forward. You got this. You're also being told that when the world feels like it's come crashing down around you, take this as an opportunity to find yourself. I'm telling you, you can't tell me some Capricorn didn't go on their spiritual journey. You can't tell me this. It says, take that opportunity and find yourself and let go of who you thought you were. Okay? Not all storms come to destroy your life. Some come to clear your path. So decide that this crisis will be the turning point for what you've been waiting for. Somebody had a turning point in their life where they said, I can't do this shit no more. Nope. I'm not dealing with no good men and women no more. I'm not dealing with these attitudes from these bosses at these jobs no more. I'm not going to be paid what I'm not worth anymore. And changes were made. Okay. This is why you have here date night. Going out on a date. I'm telling you, somebody went from you got mourning the loss of something, sadness, disbelief, and all of this. All of that stuff that you were doing in regards to relationships. Look at that woman crying and disappointed, all sad. And look at this. You didn't even trust love and relationships no more. Look, now you can't keep these folks out your face. Look at that man over there. Hey, babe. Hey, babe. You gonna be like, oh my God, I wasn't even looking for nobody. Boy, leave me alone. Hey, babe. What you doing, babe? What you watching, babe? Can I come see you? Can I come over there and watch TV with you, babe? Practice what you preach. Ooh, child. Somebody's gonna be booed up and wasn't even planning on it. Damn, Capricorn. Wow. Who's next? Aquarius. Hi, Aquariuses. My fellow Aquariuses, if you all are in the comments, all right? If you Aquariuses are in the comments, send me an emoji to let me know you're here, all right? Either now or in the future. All right, let's get some significant dates moving forward for the sign of Aquarius. Significant dates moving forward, please, for the sign of Aquarius. Oh, Spirit said it's time for some of you Aquariuses. Hey, good vibes. Hi, Nimble. Look at these Aquariuses. Hi, Doris. Spirit says you need to create a space for it to happen sooner, okay? If you want some changes in your life, create the space to make it happen sooner. Change does not come in sitting still. We all know stereotypically Aquariuses do not like change whatsoever, especially if you have a dominance of other stubborn signs in your chart, aka Scorpio, Leo, or Taurus. We don't like change. Look at all these Aquariuses. What's up, y'all? We do not like change. Therefore, you have to force sometimes yourself to get out of your comfort zone. Some of y'all talk about you want a partner, but you won't leave a house. And then you won't leave the house, but then you also won't look at the option of online dating, and then you wonder why you're still single 2-3 years later. Okay? You got to make the changes. You say you want to start your own business, that is something that you've been thinking about for a long time, but you haven't even Googled how to start your own business. You're not following anybody who has their own to try to get an ideal of how to mirror what it is that you may want to do for yourself. You are not going to any classes to learn how to do this or whatever else you're interested in. You have not, you haven't gone to any groups. What do they call those? Entrepreneur groups, and where you can learn from other people. And you haven't gone on any speed dating or anything. You hadn't asked anybody if they know somebody that may be interested in dating. You ain't went out here to seek any new friendships. But then you'll sit around the house and be like, I sure wish I had a man. Sure wish I had a woman. Sure wish I had more money. Y'all thought because y'all was an Aquarius like me that I wasn't gonna call y'all ass out. Oh, confirmation. No, I'm gonna call y'all out just like I didn't call everybody else out. I sure wish I had this or that, but I ain't changed nothing. We'll sit up here and book readings, tell me my future. And then you don't do nothing in the present to make it manifest quicker for you. Tell me my future. What does God want me to know? But then you ain't did nothing God asked you to do. Why does God forsake me? Because he's sitting there looking at you like this. Still sitting on the couch. He looking at that treadmill over there getting lit on it in laundry because you ain't using it, but you said you was going to get your body right and tight for the summer. But right now we are already about a month into the summer. You said you were going to start painting, but all the paint, so I got a new hobby. I'm going to start painting, but the paint then dried up and now the brush is stuck and you can't even use the brush. You got to throw it away. Calling y'all out. Because it's a lot of Aquarius spirits say y'all got to create the space so that you can get your blessing sooner. Okay? And Spirit said, and then you'll get it when you're truly ready for it. Because some of y'all, to be honest, I'm getting some of y'all know good and well, y'all want these things, but y'all not ready for it. You are not ready for a relationship if you still hoping that Tony give you a call. The Tony that was no good, but he had a good ping. You still in the back of your mind wish, hope, and pray that during every Mercury in retrograde that Tony will come back around even for just a little bit. Maureen said, Jenny is so funny. She should try stand up. She has me cracking up. Baby, listen, Linda. I'm just calling people out. Spirit said, also distance yourself from the waiting game. We hear Tyler's Tarot say this all the time. Shout out to Tyler's Tarot because he's going to call your ass out too. I think I found out not only is he, I think he's an Aries, but I found out he has a moon in Sagittarius. My Lord. Baby, talking about somebody giving you the truth. Oh, Jesus. I just saw earlier it was 71. So there were 71 people watching and 71 likes. Somebody that angel number is very significant to some of you Aquarius right now. But Spirit is saying, for some of you all, you need to distance yourself from the waiting game. See, let me tell you what keeps you from being successful in life is when waiting for your ships to come instead of already getting started on what it is that you need to do. That procrastinating has got to stop. Somebody got to stop procrastinating. Also, I'm getting, like Tyler's Tarot says, a watch pot never boils. So if you keep sitting around waiting to know if you're going to have love or this and this and that, in the meantime, you need to be focused on this business or whatever it was that you said that you were going to put some work into, because now it's starting to get dust on it. Okay. And I keep pointing at towards this way at my guinea pig. Somebody got a pet. Y'all been saying for the longest y'all was going to take that dog to go get groomed. You was going to get his nails clipped. You was going to get his hair cut because it was starting to mat. Stop neglecting that poodle. Somebody got to... Somebody is neglecting a pet. I'm going to take that dog to go get it trained. And that dog is tearing everything up in the house. All right. Very soon, something's going to happen in someone's life, okay? Oh, I'm getting... Y'all got me cracking up. All right, you got very soon in August, okay? Something's going to happen very soon in somebody's life. Let me tell you why Spirit wants you to get ready and stop sitting in place. Because sometimes what you want, he'll be like, okay, okay. You want that man? You want that woman? Here you go. So he'll give them to you before you've done your work because you have your test. And guess what? You're going to be too insecure to even trust the process. You're going to be too scared to call them back. Everything. That's why it's time for you to start doing the work now and stop making excuses. All right. Something significant is going to happen in somebody's life in April, or something may have happened in April, or you may have started something in April that if you get started now, if you get back on track, it will manifest for you in August. I'm telling you, whoever this is, do the work. Because baby, later on, you're going to be like, aha, I told you so. Look at me living my best life. Give me some love messages for Aquarius. Give me some love messages for Aquarius. Hi, Gwen. You said thank you for coming on live. Did I miss Capricorn? You did. I just did Capricorn. I'm on Aquarius now. Yeah. Oh, girl. Capricorn had a damn good reading, too. All right. Let's see. Give me some love messages, please. Wait, I got to go back to this. Good Vibe said, my whole calendar be like, maybe do this, maybe do that, instead of definite, but also feel defeated after trying multiple times and it not work out. Baby, let me tell you something. You got to roll with the punches. I'm telling you, sometimes you'll get a lot of no's before you get a yes. But it's worth it in the end because whatever, usually, if you have to put in the most work, that's the one that you appreciate the most when you finally get it. You said, got to get my mojo back. It be positive. Okay, got to get my mojo back. It be positive again. Yeah, and be positive again. I get you. All right, let's see. No, I'll do Pisces right after this, Trice. We're going from Aries to Pisces. Right now, we're on Aquarius. Can you give me some love messages, please, for Aquarius? Give me some love messages, please, for the sign of Aquarius. And I also find that Aquarius people, when I do readings for y'all love for a person to be blunt. Like, tell me even if it hurts. Because y'all like, I'd rather have the truth. Fast action. Ooh, rushing towards something or someone, ambition, communication. I told y'all, Spirit said, oh, listen, whoever this is, please stop procrastinating. Spirit said, now is the time. Like, get started. Get started. It says taking the initiative, making decisions. This is literally everything I just talked about. Moving quickly and swiftly. You are overcoming obstacles and you are going towards your destined path. Oh, I'm telling y'all. See, that's why Spirit is rushing y'all today, because you're supposed to be bearing fruit now. Some of y'all, it's getting very, very close. Oh, somebody has a hard time speaking up. Oh, please don't be afraid to speak up. Say what needs to be said. Do what needs to be done. Because Spirit is literally telling y'all, it's closer than you think. It's closer than you think. Also, somebody, I'm getting here, stop ignoring your health. You got the doctor card here. It says, or this could be in reference to somebody who works in the medical field. This could really resonate with you, that you need to stop procrastinating about something. I'm getting that somebody may already be like a CNA, or they may be a nurse, but they're not a registered nurse yet. And they've been putting off going towards the test and taking other classes. Spirit, like, come on. You got this. You can be making more money. Please get out of bed. Somebody's comfortable as being a PRN. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with being a CNA. But you want to be a registered nurse. You want to be a doctor. So don't just stop there. If you still got some fire in you. There it is. You still got fire in you. All right. Somebody may end up meeting a doctor, a nurse, a surgeon, or someone that treats illnesses. Okay. Somebody may meet someone like this. Or you can meet somebody that's very compassionate. Doesn't matter the field that they are in. They could be a very nurturing person. Okay. Oh man, they're pointing me towards a card deck that I put up because of the move. No. Oh man. Aquariuses, I have a card deck that literally lists the characteristics of the person, but I don't have the card deck with me. They was finna really get detailed with y'all. Damn. That's okay. That's okay. Next time, when I get set up at the new place, I will be able to pull that card deck out. Oh, man. Dang. Good. I'm glad you're going to take the advice given. All right. Give me the final messages for the sign of Aquarius. Final messages for the sign of Aquarius. Dear God, final messages for the sign of Aquarius. Final messages, please, for the sign of Aquarius. Somebody could be paying for some repairs to a home or a vehicle, or somebody's trying to repair a situation in regards to a relationship, or somebody's hoping to repair a connection with you. Don't be surprised if there's somebody going to reach out. I think we're currently in the middle of Mercury in retrograde where things come back around again. Now, you don't have to make up with somebody, especially if they did you dirty. But if this person, you can feel that they're being genuine, I get somebody coming back. They want to do over. Okay, whether this is a lover or a friend, somebody wants to do over. They really want to repair something with you, Aquarius. Yeah. Also, be careful of spending too much during this time of this full moon all the way to the new moon. All right, because you may end up having an unexpected shut up. I just said repair. Aquarius, sun, moon, rising, or Venus. Be careful. Make sure you got you some money to the side because there may be an unexpected expense that you weren't preparing for. Okay. This could be a repair to a home, a repair to a vehicle. This could be a situation because we did get doctor. You may have to go to the doctor. Y'all know if you live here, especially in the U.S., child, them bills ain't no joke. Okay. An ER visit or something like that. Even if it's not you, it may be somebody else around you that you take care of. Could be a child or a partner or someone. So please put you something to the side to prepare for any type of like inconvenience. I just heard minor inconvenience, so I'm praying that for y'all is not that big. Like instead of a $500 bill, maybe like $100 expense, but at least you'll have that $100, that you can do or ask somebody for that money. Also, I'm getting here. Please do not do this because us Aquarius have a tendency to do this. We have a tendency to be like, I got it. I'm going to take care of this. Listen, if you have somebody around you and you don't have the money at the moment, don't put your pride to the side and ask them for some help. Okay? Because there's somebody out there that's willing to help whoever this is. That's why you got danger, especially in money matters. Okay? That's just a warning for somebody. Don't be out here spending willy-nilly. No, I'm from the South. Willy-nilly. Yep. Whoever this is that's planning a vacation, but at the same time, they ain't got their brakes fixed. Who is this? Who is this about to go on vacation or trying to plan a vacation? But all your doors off the hinges. Your washing machine is not washing the clothes. They're just sitting in there. You got to wash by hand. But you finna go to Cancun. Get your priorities in check. Forest is here. Yeah, see, muddled or unclear thinking. Spirit said, listen, think about it before you move forward. Okay? Y'all, damn, they calling Aquarius out. They calling us out, man. First of all, be a little nicer. Okay? You got haystack. It said, oh, yeah, listen, Linda. Spirit said, think it's a game. Okay? Because you got karma. You will reap what you have sown. Okay? So listen, karma is not always bad. That's a good thing. So if you put good out into this world, it's going to come back to you all tenfold. Okay? But oh my God. Oh, hell no. Aquariuses, please listen to God. He's trying to tell y'all, because let me show you. Didn't we just talk about this? Not financial pinch. not financial pinch. Did not say that may be a unexpected expense that comes up. Y'all know my cards don't play. Oh God, hopefully this is not in reference to a fire, because we do got the fire card. But also, y'all, keep your emotions in check during this time, because I got a strong emotion here. All right, a passion, love, or hate. Somebody may fight with their partner. Things may get heated. You may fight with a co-worker or a supervisor. Like, be careful, okay? We ain't trying to lose jobs, or we ain't trying to get no records. All right, so just be careful. You may be assuming something is worse than it is. It may, or you think somebody said something, they may not have meant it that way. So just be mindful, especially with those of you all that have fire prominent in your chart, like myself. You may have a act first and think later. Okay, because I feel so bad. I popped off on somebody, y'all. Just damn. This is so funny because this just happened to me. Y'all, why I popped off on somebody yesterday? I'm talking about, I'm like, next thing you know, guess who had to come back and apologize because I took it the wrong way. See what I'm saying? That's what Spirit said. Y'all be careful. Because I him cussing out folks that didn't even deserve it. I still feel bad. Because it didn't have to go that way. All right, Pisces, I know y'all been waiting forever. I bet y'all like, damn, she finally done talking. Shit. All right. Final messages for the sign of Pisces, what you guys can look forward to with this full moon in Capricorn and moving forward. Okay, you may see some of the most significant changes between now and the new moon, which will be here on the 20th, I believe. What does the sign of Pisces need to know, dear God? What does the sign of Pisces need to know? If you're a Pisces, send me your Pisces emoji. Ooh, Pisces. Okay, some of y'all Pisces may need to assert yourself in a love relationship, or you may need to assert yourself in some other area of your life. Don't be afraid to speak up, to tell somebody what it is that you want or you require from a relationship, because this will determine whether or not you get or keep this person. Okay, I'm getting here. This person likes a person with standards. All right, so if you don't want no FN, okay, you need to let a person know, hey, I'm not playing games. I'm looking for a serious, long-term, committed relationship. Hopefully it leads to marriage. I'm not trying to be somebody fly by the night. I'm not trying to be banged out and put on your bed post and and going on about your business. So if that's not what you're looking for, I ain't got time to play. I got money to make. So if you ain't in this to be in this, to stay in this, then you need to go hit stage left. Okay, assert yourself. Spirit says go for what you want. The time is right for soulmate connections. Boop, boop. Soulmate connections, baby. Also, in this connection, this may lead to long-term commitment, and it may be a child or two, or you may have this person may already have kids. You may already have kids, but this birthing of something new is not just that. This could be a business venture. Y'all may go into business together. Okay, this person may have some good ideas that can help you in some area of your life. Would you say he's not cheating, but I let him know? Yeah, nobody got time to be playing games. Who want to be playing games with folks? It's too much going on in 2025. Listen, because baby, I'd rather be single and not having nobody's son stressing me out. Love is here. It says love is in the air. Oh, Pisces, baby. Oh, there's that confirmation. Love is in the air, baby. A great time for commitment and taking relationships to the next level. Didn't I just say that? Ooh, what I tell you. Opportunities. An important offer will be made. I'm telling you. Mark my mother freaking words. Some of y'all that are single, you may be offered a relationship. Some of you all that are in a relationship, you may be offered higher commitments in the relationship. There may be something offered when it comes to a job, offered when it comes to a home, offered a better deal when it comes to a car. Telling you. I'm getting, somebody lucky. I'm getting somebody. They're like, yeah, I'm just trying to see like what kind of car I want to get because I've been really wanting to trade this in, or I've been wanting to do this, or I've been wanting to do that. I don't know who this is. You dating somebody that is literally about to put a down payment on either a house or a car. For whoever this is, I'm effing jealous. Who is this? Because baby, somebody don't mind coming up off that money. Why am I getting? Give me the money. Give me the money. I'm telling y'all, stereotypically, water signs, especially Cancers, Pisces, y'all, Pisces, Scorpios, all y'all water signs. Stereotypically, feminine energy, stereotypically Pisces women, they get locked down. Y'all bring just enough emotion and everything for a man. And somebody is not afraid to come up off their damn bag. Somebody like, I'll put a deposit down on your car. I'll put a deposit down on your house. I'll invest in your business. Damn, I'm jealous. I'll invest in your business. Why are these messages coming through for the Pisces? Why are these messages coming through for the sign of Pisces? Or Pisces male, I'm hearing, is somebody going to match my freak? Is somebody going to match my nasty? Ooh, a Pisces may end up getting somebody that matches their freak, their energy. If you're a go-getter, they're a go-getter. I'm getting so many good messages from you guys. Oh, hell yeah! I'm telling you, stereotypically, Pisces men love this. Like a down chick that's gonna help me and invest with me. What? Look at Eight of Pentacles. Baby, Eight of Pentacles is about building, mastering something. Oh, honey, is somebody gonna match my freak? Oh, hell yeah. Let me tell you, whoever this Pisces male is, or there's a masculine energy for a Pisces feminine, let me tell you something. That is entrepreneurship. That is building of a business, of an empire, so that you all can be that couple. Okay? This is putting that money together so y'all can travel. Let me tell you, I'm also getting a Pisces man that like he want a woman that he can show off. It don't matter if she's skinny. It don't matter if she plus size. It don't matter. This is his woman. He sees her as his empress, and he gonna spoil the hell out of her. Whether this is masculine or feminine energy, somebody finna get the hell spoiled out of them. Because we building this together. Y'all, why am I here? We's a family, and we's gonna stay a family. Okay, somebody is not in this for temporary and for shits and giggles. This is a long-term committed. This is a long-term committed relationship. Four of Pentacles is about holding on to something. And y'all ain't gonna do that shit broke. Ain't nobody finna do that broke. Whoever this is, I'm hearing I don't do broke. Okay, it's all about building. If you want to get with me, we're gonna have to build. Didn't I say earlier in this reading that whoever this is, the person that you meet, they are not like, what do you want? What do you require out of me? Because I know what I want and what this person knows what they want in a relationship. They know what they want when it comes to their job. They don't need nobody to tell them about the path that they go down. They make the path that they want to have for their life. This could be a businessman. Yeah, I won't lie. I got this earlier. I kept getting, don't be surprised somebody meets an investor, or they may be the type of person, you know how some people, they buy houses, they flip the houses. Like if they get the house and they purchased it for $75,000, they may rent that house out for a few years, and then that house gains equity of at least $100,000. And then the house becomes $175,000. Then they end up selling the house because they're finna net a profit. Why do I sound like? Don't be surprised if somebody's a real estate agent or something that I'm speaking about, or they're just really good with math and they're really good with statistics. I don't know. Somebody could be a statistician. I can't talk. Statistician, or somebody can be really good with math. Somebody could work as an accountant or whatever. I'm getting somebody, this is not somebody that's broke. This is somebody that has their life, okay? Trice is saying, "Oh my God, you're calling out my story." I'm saying, I'm not getting somebody that is still trying to figure it out. I'm getting somebody they figured it out for themselves. Here's what I require in my partner. Because if you come in half stepping, you coming for the wrong one. I'm looking for a spiritual connection. Okay? Not no low vibrational mess at all. Because I didn't dealt with that before. Look at the Hierophant in the reverse. Hierophant in the reverse is people that may claim they want marriage, they claim they want relationships, but really they're not the type that you can't take them home to your mom and your daddy. Y'all, I'm getting Pisces that done dealt with this before. Oh, y'all could have dealt with a Gemini that was a hoe. Some of y'all could have been married to a Gemini that was buck wild, or this Gemini was prominent in their chart. You may have Gemini prominent in your chart. Oh, this was a dog. They may have had money, like they may not have, they may have been stable, but good God, they took you down through there. Oh Lord, who they took you down through there? Whoever this is, don't be surprised if some of y'all, there could be a Gemini that comes back, knowing good and well they weren't shit when they left. They're gonna try to come back. They could try to come back, but you're gonna quickly end up meeting this other person and get your child back. Listen, some of y'all may entertain them. Hey, we got free will. You can do what you want. But I wouldn't deal with whoever this is from the past. They ain't got nothing new to offer you at all. But heartbreaking pain. Absolutely not. That Gemini was abuse and HOE. I mean, y'all see what I'm saying? I'm just saying. The proof is in the comments. Y'all better don't let them back in. Why are these messages coming through for Pisces? Why are these messages coming through for Pisces? If you guys have been enjoying this reading all the way from Aries down to Pisces, hit that like button. We got 66 people watching, and 90 likes. It's not adding up, okay? Can y'all hit it again? Hit that like button. Oh, my God. Pisces. Yeah. Got such good cards. Oh my God. For some of y'all, the obstacle that is going to come, or the obstacle that was there, was your past. Stereotypically, Pisces have a hard time letting go of partners, especially when they place that partner on a pedestal. I thought that this was going to be my happily ever after. I'm just waiting for that person to be the person that they used to be. If only they could show me. No, they showed you who they were. They were wearing a mother freaking mask. And until you wake up and realize that you about to block an amazing blessing that's coming. Listen, that person was an obstacle. That person was a test. Okay? Get them out of the way. They were the stumbling block in your life. Because let me tell y'all what's coming. Soulmate. An honest connection. True love. Pure love. And guess what? Spirit said this relationship is going to be destined. It was meant to be. Y'all see eye to eye. Y'all want the same thing. Y'all headed in the same direction. Y'all match each other's energy. Y'all match each other's freak. Okay? So leave the past where it's at. Leave it where it's at. Give me the final messages moving forward for the sign of Pisces. Final messages, please, moving forward for the sign of Pisces. The person, either you or the person that you meet may be a fitness instructor, or this could be somebody that's really good or they're very strict about their health. Even if you're somebody that may not be your path, this person that you meet may inspire you to change things about yourself. Okay. I picked up earlier when I was pulling these cards, I picked up somebody, maybe you don't feel too good about yourself, you may have a bit of self-consciousness in some way about your body. Baby, let me tell you something. This person like, baby, I don't give a shit. That's more for me to grab. I'm telling you, this is going to be a what they call a mixed match relationship where you don't like, say for instance, this guy, if it's a guy, he may be built six pack, but he like his women fluffy. Okay. Where other people like, wait, are you serious? Baby, that is his woman. And he like and he don't want you to lose one mother freaking pound. I'm getting somebody may end up with an African or Jamaican, or you may be African or Jamaican. Absolutely opposites attract. I'm telling you, this person is a boss. You may be a boss, or y'all may boss up each other's lives. I'm telling you, sometimes you can get with somebody. Oh, I'm hearing, let me upgrade you. Partner, let me upgrade you. I'm telling you, I can do for you what Martin did for the people. Oh, man. But the women keep the tempo. Oh, honey. Baby, y'all got me dropping my cards. Got me dropping my cards. First of all, shout out again to my girl, Michelle. Because, girl, I love your card deck. I am obsessed. All right? I am obsessed with this card deck. All right. Give me a final card for Pisces. This one. Final card. One card. And we'll close it off. Because I feel like I was on Aquarius for a minute. Because I was cracking up. All right. Oh, Spirit says opportunities will soon knock at your door. Debt will be wiped clean and your bills will be paid in full. Come on, somebody. Spirit said your finances are about to change. And what better way to close off a reading? If you guys enjoyed this all sign reading, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Again, I'm Sagmoondiva Tarot. I do not have any openings at the moment for personal readings. However, I will open up September through December readings once I get everything settled at the new place. I had so much mother freaking fun doing this reading. Yes, I will be back doing these all signs. I literally forgot how much I enjoyed this. Woo! I may go live on my celebrity channel. But first, I'm going to take a break. I need to grab some food, everything. Hopefully, y'all will join me over there on Celebrity Tarot Readings with the S at the end. I had so much fun. I had so much fun. I don't even want to go. Bye, y'all. See you next time. Deuces.